Coming up next on Behind the Badge, providing help to those going through mental health crisis. Viral video, an unforgettable ride that has led to a new lifelong friendship.
I look like a real police.
Recruiting them early, we meet a little boy who dreams of one day becoming a police officer. Plus, MPD is now part of a new city podcast. Behind the Badge starts right now. Hello everyone, I'm Larry Flowers, and welcome to another edition of Behind the Badge, an inside look at news and newsmakers of the Murfreesboro Police Department. MPD added its first mental health co-responder back in February, and so far the program has been quite successful, getting help to those going through a mental health crisis.
911, where's your emergency?
When a mental health call for service comes in,
What's the address, ma'am?
Murfreesboro Police Department Crisis Intervention Team Training Officer Quentin Peeler and his partner, mental health co-responder Heather Newless, roll out. Newless has been riding shotgun with Peeler since February.
Make sure that she doesn't need any additional resources, she's, complying with her medications if she's on them, or if she does need further treatment.
Becoming the very first mental health co-responder for MPD's Crisis Intervention Team.
Excitement is an understatement. It's something new, it's something fresh, it's something that the community wants, and we're here to deliver that. We're going to be able to bridge that gap between law enforcement and mental health and make great changes.
Peeler and Newless answer mental health related calls like suicide attempts, psychiatric problems, depression, substance abuse, and others.
Just gives us more tools to put on our tool belt when we're going out in the field and having these interaction on these various calls for service. It helps us de-escalate these scenes and have better encounters with people.
So far, they've responded to more than 100 mental health related calls, resulting in 0 arrests since the program started.
A huge goal and something we're already starting to see with the stats, with the numbers, is being able to divert from incarceration to treatment-based alternatives. So someone who would have been arrested for disorderly conduct, public intoxication, we're able to get them into treatment, whether that be alcohol and drug treatment, whether that be psychiatric hospitalization, whether that be outpatient, our crisis stabilization units. We have options for these individuals with or without insurance.
Freeing up valuable public safety resources.
We have seen success in diverting, basically relieving units, so law enforcement units. When Heather and her partner, Officer Peeler, show up on scene, other units, if appropriate, are allowed to leave and respond to other calls for service.
Even though she is unarmed, Newless is equipped with safety gear and often will wait in the patrol car until a scene is safe.
Murfreesboro has done a great job with the safety aspect of making sure the scene is secure before Heather leaves that vehicle. She's got the ballistic vest, she's got the shoes, and that's important because you never know if you're going to step on some type of hazardous material.
On this day, a woman in crisis crying out for help.
I'm breathing. I'm getting better.
In the end, resources were offered, but often it's up to the person to accept.
We can do evaluations and assessments right on scene. We can get somebody directly referred to treatment from the scene. We can establish safety plans with them, get them connected with other resources in the community, and just overall make them feel safer and get them the help that they need.
This is only the beginning. Volunteer Behavioral Health and the city are hoping to add at least 2 more mental health co-responders to the team.
Heather has started us off, and we know that she can't do this alone. We need additional clinicians. So we have advocated for 2 additional co-responder spots that will basically work at different times than Heather so that we can cover more times of the day.
A new way of protecting and serving the heart of Tennessee, and just maybe saving a life as well.
The more people in the community that we can assist that need our help, the better it is for our program, because the word's getting out that we're available, we're here, we can help, we can have a positive and safe interaction with family members or the mental health consumer and try to get people the help they need.
the fact that they have us now to reach out for help, it just means that, you know, with our numbers going up, it means that people are getting the help that they need and that they weren't receiving before.
Volunteer Behavioral Health is training 2 new mental health co-responders who will be assigned to the MPD team. This next story is an example of community policing at its best. An MPD officer sees an elderly woman with a walker walking down a busy road. He stops, gives her a ride, and now the story has gone viral. It was this TikTok post by @SarahMarie988 on April 29th with the caption, "Just saw this Murfreesboro police officer take this adorable elderly lady to her hair appointment." So far, 160,000 views, more than 3,600 likes, and nearly 100 comments. So we did a little investigation of our own to find out the backstory. It was a routine day on patrol for Murfreesboro Police Field Training Officer Lance Hoffmeister.
I just was driving down Old Fort Parkway and noticed, what appeared to be a senior citizen walking down the highway with her walker.
Hoffmeister became concerned.
I didn't know if she wandered away. I didn't know if she was lost. I didn't know exactly what was going on, but that is why I wanted to check on her.
The woman rode a WeGo bus from Nashville and had just been dropped off at a bus stop at Old Fort Park.
She was very bright, very sweet, and she just said that she was trying to get to her hair appointment.
She was scheduled to get a perm at the Paul Mitchell The School Murfreesboro at the Stones River Town Center.
Can you get your leg up there?
You just stand behind me for the...
Yep, no problem. I got you. You ready? All right, you okay?
Yep.
Okay, where's your family?
The 1-mile ride gave Hoffmeister an opportunity to find out more about his newfound friend, 84-year-old Elizabeth Good.
She is such a sweet soul, and told me a couple stories along the way, but that was just a great moment.
The more and more they talked reminded Hoffmeister of someone close to his heart.
I lost my grandmother a couple years back, and it just kind of, gave me that feeling all over again of just the, sincere, nostalgic kind of, I don't know, it was just a great feeling.
For Officer Hoffmeister, this simple gesture ranks at the top of all of his calls for service.
It was definitely a sweet moment, and I'll always remember it. Let me see how I can help you here.
No, I'm riding up this car.
It's not very
For
comfortable.
real.
Are you ready?
Community policing at its best.
You're very welcome. I'm Lance Hoffmeister. Elizabeth Good. I'll never forget you.
Thank you a lot.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, no problem.
For Behind the Badge, I'm Larry Flowers. Hoffmeister's story has garnered national attention. He appeared on Inside Edition, News Nation's Mornings in America, and The Kelly Clarkson Show. Hoffmeister also received the City Stars Award from City Mayor Shane McFarland. Officer Hoffmeister has been quite busy. Recently, he met a Florida boy who hopes to one day become a police officer.
Like your police uniform. You're looking sharp.
6-year-old Dustin McNaught dreams of one day becoming a police officer. So much so, Dustin and his grandfather dressed as cop and robber for Halloween. He even wore his full police uniform, complete with hat, handcuffs, and sunglasses, the day he was officially adopted by his grandparents in Florida. Dustin would often travel to Murfreesboro when his mom, who works remotely, had to come to the office.
And I got another police one. Wow! One that grows up and...
While on patrol, Officer Lance Hoffmeister spotted him.
I was just patrolling my zone like usual, and I ran into Dustin and his dad.
They bonded instantly.
We got to talking, and he told me that he wanted to be a police officer, and it was just a really cute moment. I was able to give him a sticker, and we had a nice chat that day.
Dustin was given a tour of the Murfreesboro Police Department headquarters the next day.
The kid's smile was contagious, and he had a really pure soul, and just really appreciated everything from little toy cars to a new Murfreesboro police hat. This is K-9 Officer Troutman
How you doing?
and his partner.
You want to be a police officer one day?
Yes.
Meeting two of our K9s,
You think you want to work one day?
I guess.
Yeah? They're a lot of fun, I tell you. Take a lot of work with them.
It's my buddy Travis.
That's Travis.
getting fit for a police vest,
Perfect.
pumping iron in the gym,
Down. Can you get it? Oh, look at that, strong boy.
chatting with our deputy chief,
Your new rookie officer here.
How are you?
Deputy Chief Gerald.
Hey, what's your name?
Dustin?
Dustin? Hey, I'm Steve. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, are you going to be a police officer?
Yes.
winning over everyone he met.
This is Dustin.
Officer, nice to meet you. You have a dog? What's your dog's name?
Chase, the police dog
Chase the police dog.
from Paw Patrol.
Including a group of officers at roll call.
Have a good day.
Take care of each other.
Take care of each other.
Get to work. And hit the streets. Yes, I get 10-8.
And get 10
Y'all heard him. Y'all get 10-8.
When I was a kid, police officers handed out baseball cards, and I really love that whole interaction in the community, and I really believe that the good interactions are just a really positive thing to, develop a community and trust in one another. Pretty neat, huh? I absolutely think that kids, if they have a good experience, will want to be police officers.
You're under arrest.
And you do not have to spend much time convincing Dustin.
And I'm brave.
You are? That's good. You want to be a policeman when you grow up?
Yes.
Well, good. I'll have to remember you then.
For Behind the Badge,
I look like a real police.
I'm Larry Flowers. Dustin and his family reach out to Hoffmeister each time they are in Murfreesboro. The Murfreesboro Police Department is part of a new city podcast called 10 Code, which focuses on all things public safety, including fire, police, and emergency communications. Here's a look at two podcasts the city offers.
Do you listen to podcasts? You need to listen to The Insider, the official podcast for the city of Murfreesboro.
You could also check out the city's public safety podcast called 10 Code.
On The Insider, we talk road projects, events with Parks and Recreation, city news, and more.
On 10 Code, we discuss how Murfreesboro Police, Murfreesboro Fire Rescue, and Murfreesboro Emergency Communications are keeping you safe.
Two great podcasts from the city of Murfreesboro. Catch The Insider.
And 10 Code on Podbean, Spotify, Amazon Music Audible, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts.
Download and listen today.
MPD recently received the Tennessee Highway Safety Office Child Passenger Safety Fitting Station of the Year Award.
Our team actually won it. They put my name on the award, but I think it was just because I was there to pick it up. But we went from having, 3 technicians in the department 2 years ago to having 20 technicians. And we're a fitting station now with the Tennessee Highway Safety Office. The number of seats that we've done, the number of technicians that we've added, and the number of seats funded by THSO that we've been able to get out into the community, they thought we were doing the best work in the past year. The only thing that did was gave the chief a reason to give me a challenge to do it again next year bigger. So that's our goal, outdo what we did last year.
MPD sponsors several child passenger safety checkpoints throughout the year. If you would like to schedule a safety check, please call Sergeant Amy Denton at 629-201-5580, or you can email her at adenton@murfreesborotn.gov. Before we go, we want to send a few shout-outs. A special shout-out to all the recent MPD retirees, including Parks Officer Danny Adamson, Captain Alan Smith, Domestic Violence Detective Calvin T. Jones, Sergeant Wayne Lawson, and Captain Nathan McDaniel. A shout out to Adam Boyso and Brent Collins on their recent promotion to the rank of Sergeant. Shout out to the MPD Crisis Intervention Team who received an award from Volunteer Behavioral Healthcare Systems for making waves of change as a top law enforcement mental health partner. A shout out for CIT Officer Quentin Peeler and mental health co-responder Heather Newless, who taught a class titled The Right Treatment at the Right Time in the Right Place at the NAMI, Tennessee 36th Annual State Convention. A shout out to Murfreesboro Emergency Communications Center Director Seth Russell on his recent promotion from Major to Lieutenant Colonel in the Tennessee Army National Guard. Russell is currently a Brigade Operations Officer with the 30th Troop Command in Tullahoma. A shout out goes to Officer Nathan Carrion, who recently received a letter of appreciation from the owner of a local preschool. Carrion participated in the preschool's Community Helpers Week. Lieutenant Harry Haig receives a shout out for taking part in a 3-day site visit at the Houston, Texas Police Department. Haig and volunteer behavioral health representatives visited the department's mental health division and the Harris Center. Shout-outs go to Recruitment Sergeant Jason Higgins and Engagement Coordinator Sergeant Amy Ditton for participating in the MTSU Career Fair. Remember, we're here to serve and protect you. If you have any questions on the services the Murfreesboro Police Department offers, please give us a call at 615-849-2MPD. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time as we go behind the badge.